Hello everyone, welcome back to the Raven Tarot. My name is Joe, and today what we're going to do is we're going to do a pick a card on how people would view you in a relationship with this person. Maybe you already are and you want to know as well how people think about you and your new partner. This is mainly kind of focused on if, okay? So if it resonates, all the better. I'm going to be using a new tarot deck that my partner got on Kickstarter. It's called the Wizard's Tarot. I love the artwork. If you like Rick and Morty, you'll probably love these, just as even if they're quite different. They've got cults and curses as cups and pentacles and wands. Funny thing, swords is just called swords, which I thought was funny. But yeah, I'm going to showcase these today in this reading, so I'm not going to be showing my face. I'm going to show the cards on screen now in a second. And yeah, I suppose we can get straight into this. So I'm going to include now a clip of the piles, and you can go ahead and choose between one of the four piles. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Hello, anyone that has chose pile number 1. This is your reading. I'm going to start off with this card first. This is just kind of generally what I feel about the relationship. I really feel like now is a time where if you were to be in a relationship with this person, everything would be very balanced. This is kind of your spirit guides looking at you, kind of being like, well done. You've been through a lot, but now you can hold your head up high, and finally you can release any fears that you've once had. It's like you can finally have hope again, and I really feel like at this point your spirit guides are trying to tell you, why do you care what people think? People shouldn't have to get involved. So I'm getting like encouragement for this with 14 here. 4 plus 1 is 5. I'm getting like this is when it is being encouraged for you to make a new change. So I really feel like I feel like most of the people that are going to resonate with this is people who are thinking about being in a relationship with someone. If you're already in the relationship, I do feel change as well. Like I feel like there is a new change, so maybe some of you are taking the next step to doing like something more important to do with your relationship or whatever. As well, I never noticed this, but there's like a circle here. I really feel like just how you're kind of gonna have to deal with this with people, certain people, is just don't speak too much. I really feel like it's to do with a lot of your throat chakra, and you're going to want to speak out and say exactly what you feel. But the way her face is showing, it's like just keep your mouth shut. People don't need to know about your relationship. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it, and that's fine. Just ignore them. Okay, so the next card is from the lovely Wizard's Tarot. Is the Six of Curses. When I look at this card, I'm just going to go with the artwork and use my intuition, but I really feel like this is an X here. And just as well, the throat chakra is blue, and the way his tongue is coming out here, there's this like, as if he's like, first of all, he's stirring a pot, and obviously curses, he's doing some kind of like, literally it feels like he's doing a curse, and it's kind of like his whole aura here is just cursed. Like literally it's like a purple aura, so it's like he's doing witchcraft on you, but he might not be like, but it's someone can like literally see something and be so angry about it and put out this kind of cursing energy. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. So there, if this isn't an X, there's just someone who's just like not okay with it. There's someone really just not okay, and they really want to see you feel. They just don't want you to be together. I'm also feeling like this person doesn't like how it ended with you and them. If this is an ex, if it's not an ex, they just don't like how this has all started to happen. So it could be a really good friend that you've lost through this as well. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I see with this. I really don't like this person in this card. I just feel like they're so toxic to be around, and it's like when you're around them, it's just like you can't get away from them. They're just so, I don't know. With this as well, this blue tongue is like telling me that they were someone who might have like tried to manipulate you too, and bit like psychotic in the things that they've done, and you're not seeing it until now, and you're just like, what was I doing? So if that is an ex, he wants you to be miserable, so start protecting yourself. Delete this person from everything. Try and just not worry about them coming back into your life. I don't think they will, but just try and get rid of them, because for me, 6 of curses, no. No. Okay, so the next card we have here is the Moon card. I really feel like this is to do with friends. So I feel like a lot of your friends are okay with it. They're kind of like, they in their hearts, they kind of knew it was coming with the Moon card here. So their intuition was kind of correct. They knew it was coming. And also I feel like some of them are a wee bit like sad about it as well, with these dogs howling and the wolf howling at the moon. I feel like they're okay with it, but they're not overly happy, and I don't know why that is for you. I feel like with the moon here, I'm just getting the sense that maybe you and them would have sat around and had drinks together and had a nice chit chat, and I feel like now with you kind of, maybe if you were to be in a relationship with this person, they would be worried about not having you there around anymore. So I'm also thinking like, I feel like with the moon, it's all about secrets and stuff, and I'm seeing like people like sitting around having drinks. Literally, I feel like it's outside as well, like beside a cabin or something. Like, I don't know, for some reason I feel like they wouldn't invite you to do things. So like, say you have there's a cabin in your area that you used to go to or something with your friends, like they wouldn't invite you anymore because they feel, I don't know. And I feel like if it would be right, but when you would get with this person, that they would keep secrets from you as well behind your back, because, and the biggest thing with your friends, I feel like they don't think you're ready yet. But in time, I really feel like it's what is going to just everything is going to come together. It's just the moon is all about phases. This is a full moon, so it's a big change. And it's also kind of getting rid of toxic people. So if these friends aren't going to be supportive of you, then just, cut the cords. That's what the full moon's about. Now, on the other hand, this card is representing your family. 8 of Swords. I really feel like your family are really happy that you're finally free, and you're free from any toxic relationships that you've had in the past. It's like they've seen you suffer from, I feel like, depression, or just being stuck in the one place, or being stuck in the same situations with exes before. Just the same thing kept happening to you. Well, this new person that I'm feeling coming for you, it's like you truly deserve each other. And lastly, I just want to say I have the Chariot here in reverse. One last thing is, just don't move too fast. Don't take this as like, shit, okay, let's be together. What I'm trying to say here is, you're ready, but just slow down with it. I feel like maybe that's something that you haven't done in the past as well. You've gone too quick, too fast, and that might be why friends as well is feeling like that you're not ready, is because you always fall too hard too quick. So just with the Chariot here, it's just saying slow down. It's telling you to stay stagnant for a little bit, okay? I hope this resonated for you, and if you would like a personal reading, my link is down below, and also leave a little comment down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next reading. Goodbye. Hello, anyone that chose pile number 2, this stone. This is your reading, so let's see what people think about you. First of all, think about you and this other person being in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship with this person, I hope you can take pieces of this, but I'm really going to be focusing on people who, sorry, oh my god, I've got hiccups. I'm going to be focusing mainly on people who are wanting to be in a relationship with someone else. First of all, I'm going to show you what your spirit, your soul is kind of saying about this person, how your soul's seeing this situation. The main message I'm getting here is that you like what you see, and they've got the looks and everything is there aesthetically, and even I feel like you like how you like the way that they talk, like their voice and everything is quite sexy. But I feel like here your spirit guide is kind of wanting you to speak out, but you're keeping your mouth shut. So at the minute I don't feel like there's much talk going on with you, and you're kind of, this is what's kind of making you worried at the minute, because everything seems amazing. But you just need to ask, is it just because of how they look? And is it the kind of person that you've always imagined to be with? I just really feel like you need to properly get to know them first, okay? Because I feel like there's not a lot of thought going into this. You're just thinking on other things and other people's thoughts, okay? Think what you want to think. Well, how do you honestly feel about this? Because I really, as well, I feel like your spirit's kind of telling you to just actually really just sit down and get to know them and hear about their past. I feel like something about their past, okay? Like, who were they before you met them? Like, just get to properly know them. It mightn't be that there's something bad, but it's just like, are you going to be okay with everything that you hear as well? Because you're not hearing the full story. I don't see eyes, I don't see ears, just mouth. So I feel like you need to wait, because right now is a time, or you need to wait and hear what you have to hear. And this is from the deck I showed you just at the beginning of the video. This is the Sun card. Now this is a very different Sun card. The Sun is all about happiness, and it's a very joyful card. It's probably one of my favorites, as I always say. However, this Sun is a big, huge eye in this deck, which is very unusual. And what I was feeling from this is, like I said before, so again, you like what you see. You're proper here, like loving what you see. It's making you happy, and it's like these beams of light. It's like you're being forcefully attracted. It's almost like kind of compelled. You're being compelled towards them. But honestly, I'm saying, like, actually just get closer to them. Get closer. How do they look at you? What's their body language towards you? Like, when you look at them straight in the eye, do they hold that? Do you see yourself honestly being with them? I'm just saying that this might be coming from you yourself, but like, I really feel like you're just a bit weary, and I don't know what that is. Just trust how you feel, okay? Get as well closer to them. Just feel their body language. Is it true? Is this a real connection? That's what you need to ask yourself, okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff surrounding this, so I feel like whoever's watching this pile number 2, it's probably the most confusing for everyone. This is probably the most confusing deck, because it's like I don't really feel like they're a bad person, but I do feel that their past might be something that you are not really okay with, or something along those lines. Just take whatever resonates. The next card I have here is the Page of Cups, and for me, I feel like this is to do with how your friends see him. I'm saying him now because that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Sorry for sexualizing this. Sexualizing? Genderizing, whatever. Whatever the word is. I really feel like your friends see this person as a troublemaker. Also, they know about who he was. A few of them know what he was like, and what his past is like, and what he's done. I feel like he's still, this guy here is still a bit naive, and they don't see him as a proper mature person. So the Page of Cups is that they're mature in love, okay? Immature, sorry, because it's reversed. So it's like they're immature in this love relationship. So if you were to get together, or maybe you are together already, they see them as just someone who's going to cause trouble and someone who's going to break your heart, okay? And really, again, it's to do with they know someone, and your friends know, with the moon here, someone knows about what he's done in the past, and they are not okay with it, okay? They just don't necessarily like him that much because of what he's done in the past. But if you are okay with it, and you find out and you trust them, then you can definitely change their opinion. You just have to prove it to them, and prove that he is worth it, because this card is representing your family, and this is the Magician. And of course, the Magician is a really good card. I didn't pick this up the way sometimes I do pick it up, because in this deck I really like this Magician, and I really feel like your family are happy for you. As long as you're happy, they're happy, and they can see that there's a spark here between the two of you, and they do see potential, but I feel like they don't really know who he is, so they like what they see. Again, they see you getting someone that was you've met someone that's actually going to help you do more in life, okay? They feel like this person has done quite well from what they see, and I feel like whoever this person is, they see them as someone who gets what they want as well, and they see them as someone who knows how to move from one situation to another quickly and deal with things quickly, and they think that would be good for you, okay? But all in all, I see that your family is okay, and they do see potential in this relationship, okay? Especially your father. He's kind of like, hooray, go for it. All in all, I have the Ten of Swords here. I see you having to deal with a lot of people hating on you, and if this is already happening and you're already dealing with this right now, that is coming to an end, okay? You're not going to have to deal with that much hate as much in the future, because 10 is about ending, and it's at the minute you just feel trapped. Like, you feel like everyone's just stabbing you in the back, and everyone's just talking shit, okay? And it's coming to an end, and yeah, that's for anyone in this relationship already. But if you're not in the relationship, I do see you having a lot of people and things that you are going to shock you too. Like, you're going to like have people like literally come up to you and corner you and just be like, what are you doing? Like, people just basically attacking you for no reason, and it's like it's not really any of their business. But really, I just feel like there is a few friends that will have, I don't feel like all of your friends are going to have a problem, but majority of them. There's a lot of swords. There is a lot of swords here, so I just feel like a lot of people need to keep out of it. And if this relationship doesn't work out for you, then that's fine. 10 is all about ending, so maybe people are right about this person, and it mightn't be the best option for you. I'm not sure because this is a general reading. Because I have mixed feelings about this. Like for some of you, I feel like it's not worth it, and for the rest of you, I feel like it's your friends that are really the problem. Okay, everyone's just really concerned about you, and they just want the best for you here. And that's why in this other pile here we have like your mind is like all you can think about is everyone else because all they can think about is you. So whatever kind of person you are, you've got a lot of people looking out for you, but what they don't realize is you just feel like you're being closed off from everyone because they're all attacking you. Okay, so I hope that resonated with the people that really needed to hear that. And yeah, if you want, I do personal readings, and the link to my Etsy is down below in the description. And yeah, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next reading. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3. Anyone that has chosen the Moonstone, this is your reading. So first of all, we're going to go into like friends and family and what they see. If you were to be with this person, or if you're already with this person. This here's kind of now what your spirit is telling you, what your soul is telling you. And we have a divine number here, 11, and this card for me is strength. I see this as the strength card, even though I don't think that's what it actually is, but I always see this card as the strength card just because of the lion and then the woman here. I'm really feeling like your spirit is trying to say this could be the one. The sadness as well, and that tiger, that lion's eyes just kind of, I really feel like it's, you might have come into their life at the right time and they've been sad for a long time, and you're kind of giving them the strength that they need, or vice versa. Also, I do feel like it's time for you to kind of relax with them, because this person's not going to hurt you, or could be you're not going to hurt them. I don't know. Also, because I kind of feel like you and them have been through the same kind of situation, and that's why you kind of have this trust in each other, because you know that both of you won't do the exact same to each other, that whatever's happened, and you'll take it as it resonates. With this card, it's the 8 of Beasts, and this is from the new tarot deck. Loving the artwork there. I'm going to talk about this big black hole. I'm not going to read them as I'm just going to read them from what I feel from the card. I feel like you, or either you, like I said in the other one, it's been the right time for one of you to have come into their life. It's been the perfect time, actually, and it's almost like with this, it's like they're standing there and then there's just this big, it's like a black hole. It's almost being sucked into something, and they didn't know, they were afraid. I feel like someone in the relationship was afraid. I feel like you came towards them and then you just kind of were like, oh my god, someone was really like almost wanting to eat them up alive, like, oh my god, come here, come to me, kind of thing. And they were also on a path where they had 2 decisions here to make, and they weren't very sure about which thing that they wanted to do, and then they met you and it was just like, okay, bye-bye. So yeah, it's almost been a shock. That's kind of what I'm feeling. It's like, yeah, you've sucked them in and that was just a shock, and they've just come into a whole different, everything is completely changed for them, and it's like they're in a different universe almost. The next card here is the Emperor. With this card, I feel this is to do with friends, and it's so good. Like, again, another of an Emperor. I had a Leo lion, kind of like someone who's strong, and I'm going to say talk about male energy here, But yeah, your friends see him as the one as well, okay? There's someone who see this person as a man's man, someone who'll protect you, someone that will just always be there for you. And I feel like there's a lot to say about how hardworking he has been. Like, he's not afraid of this fire here in the background. It's like he's been burned before. He's went through he's had to lose people in the while fighting these flames, kind of. I feel like he's had to let people go, or he's had to see people be left behind, or something, or meant like passed on. I felt like he's lost family as well or something, and now he's just someone who's just been through so much, and now he really wants to make sure that he protects anyone that he proper loves. And this connection, friends are gonna love him. You might need a few of them to stay away from him, because they're gonna be like, oh god damn. This is your family, and again we have the Knight of Cups. I really feel your family will respect. I think they've got a big respect of like how his manners is, even his mannerisms, just like the way he talks to you. Like, he might open the door or pull out the chair for you, or like say, do you want anything else? It's just like nice, really good manners, and that's what they like. And I really feel like your family will instantly like him, or they already have met him and they just instantly liked him, like as soon as they saw them, even if they didn't show it. Because with this person, this Knight of Cups, someone who's very confident, and they just kind of jumped out of the blue here, and they're like, hello. So it's like, 1 minute there's a knock on the door, and the next minute it's like, woo, hello, I'm here, kind of. Like, it's his energy was just so powerful, and it was like, whoa. But they just liked him straight away. And I really feel like again, your family see this person as being the one for you, and someone in the family wants to celebrate, and like, someone wants to see a ring. So someone wants a proposal here to be made, or something, or some sort of proposal. The only really thing now with this, I have the Death card reversed. The only thing I see here is, I feel like someone's worrying about something having to end, okay? And this could be to do with children or something. Maybe you wanted to have kids or something, and that's not an option for you, or something along those lines. But really what I'm feeling here is someone's spiritual like path will have to change. So maybe someone's beliefs, like religious beliefs, will have to end, or something. Just something spiritually is coming to an end here with this Death card. But all in all, this is a really, really good pile. Whoever chose pile number 3, one of the best. So thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment down below if this resonated, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 4. So anyone that chose this one, this is your reading. Let's see here. First of all, we're going to do friends and family, and then just kind of an overall situation. But I'm going to see first here with this card, what your spirit is kind of telling you, or your soul or whatever, and how you're feeling about this. I really feel like I don't feel like there's a lot of sadness with this. It's like there's a breakthrough for you to heal and end a chapter of your life, okay? So there is a big I see this as like, like the fence in The Walking Dead. It's like the zombies. It's almost like you've had so many people infect you with like the way that they are, and their views on like how society is and stuff, and you're like wanting to break through this gate, this fence, and just get out of your local town and just go and be with maybe this person, or you want as well just to For some of you as well, I see you leaving a relationship. As I don't know who that's for. Some people are actually wanting to leave a relationship as well. That's not right for them. I don't know who that is. Let me know in the comments down below. But there is someone who's wanting to be with someone else, but they want to leave a relationship. Because they're seeing how life could be for them. This is the next card here, and this is from the Magician Tarot. Or no, not Magician, the Wizard's Tarot. Queen of Beasts, and I'm just going to read what I feel. I really feel like with this card, it's like you're going to have to be very harsh with certain things, okay? And you're gonna have to completely change a lot of what you're not used to, and you're gonna have to adapt. And I really feel like there is some people that you've got so much support from in the past, and they've been I see this as a leech, someone that you've been literally sucking onto, here with this big, but it's now, if you look, she's standing alone here, this person, Queen of Beasts, and she's detached herself from the person that was her source, let's call it. So you are letting go, and you're really, now it's time for you for a new adventure, and you want to lead as well. I feel like wherever you're going to go, you're going to really be a lot more confident, and you're going to be open to trying new things as well. I don't know what that would be. It looks a bit saucy here. I have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands here was kind of telling me that there is some people that are going to be sad, and they're going to really not like that this long connection, this lifelong, I feel like you've been friends for a long time. I feel like you've probably lived with them a few times, or you are neighbors, they're your neighbor. So a lot of people that were friends, like neighbors, and I do see this one girl being really upset, almost like I did not expect for you to leave, but okay, I'll try and be happy. But deep down they're just really heartbroken about it, and it's it's almost like they don't know what they'll do. And the house, it's almost like their home is not home without you, if you know what I mean. I don't know, someone will know what I mean. But yeah, it's just a bit of sadness here for your friends, or if this is someone that you have been in a relationship with and they're really obviously not going to be okay with it. But I don't think it's something that you need to worry about, because with the Ten of Pentacles, your family life is going to be a lot better, and where you're going is going to be where people are more content. And look at these, there's these children here running in the background. It's like everyone's more free in this whole environment, and I really see that you're also, this is representing your family. So I feel like your family are going to see that you're doing a lot better with this person, and they're going to be happy, and they're going to be happy for you as well, because Ten of Pentacles, I mean, it's like, I really feel like this person that you're with is wealthy, because I have the next card here I'm going to show it in a minute. I feel like they're wealthy, and your family are kind of like, oh, he's got a lot of money or something. I have the Six of Wands here, and I really think that your social status is going to go way up, because this person has a lot of money. You're going to have to go to a lot of events maybe that you're not that comfortable going to. Yeah, so I just really feel like your life is going to change. You're going to have to act a certain way, but that's not what you're comfortable with, then don't do it. Like, I don't feel like you will like having to act a little bit posher or kind of like changing who you are. So if he tries to change you, no, don't let anyone change you. So I just feel like your environment will change, so you'll feel like you'll have to adapt to all these people. But no, don't do that. Really, I know deep down you're going to be like, who cares about what people think of me? And that's the right attitude to have. Okay, that's all I really have for you. Pile number 4. I hope this resonated. If you need a private reading, link is down below. And I will see you in the next pick a card reading. Goodbye.